Well, I've checked again. Food not ready in the lunchroom. I'm not gonna let my hot fries go to waste. Well, I'm not gonna not eat my fries while they're hot because I'm waiting on a quesadilla. Mm-hmm. Got some ketchup here. Should have got some mustard. I was feeling like I don't know, I want some mustard on my fries, but I didn't. It'll be alright. Come on home to me, Charlene. Yeah, you know that I really love this your music, man. Now what from this was my dream. You know about the final thing. It's all about loving her. Diamonds and pearls. And then I'm done. I'm to her. And we are free. Sitting here waiting on you to come home again. Find on me. I like Anthony Hamilton as an artist. I love his music. I love the tone of his voice. This song, Charlene, it came out a long time ago. Matter of fact, this song bring back memories of when I was in an abusive relationship. The person that I was with, the person that I was with was always playing this song. And back then I wasn't necessarily listening to my intuition. It was just inner thoughts. And I didn't pay attention, but every time this song came on, the person I was with would, I don't know, be really into this song. Like, why are you singing about somebody you used to be with and that you wish maybe they wasn't gone? And so I would think, like, why they always playing this song? Why they connecting with this song so much? Come to find out, I like the song so much because it was aligned with them. They were going behind my back and seeing their ex still having a relationship with their ex while in a relationship with me. But it was an abusive situation. It was a situation that I put myself in. I allowed my mind to be controlled by someone else's thoughts. I allowed someone else's actions determine my actions. I was in a real bad. I thought I had some napkin. I thought I had some tissue. I was in a really bad headspace. I was around the age of 22, 21, 22. I was in a real bad relationship. Caused friction between me and my parents. I actually became deeper depressed than I already was because of the aftermath of, I guess you could say, I chose the person I was with over my family. I left home. I abandoned my job that I had with my auntie. And I feel really bad about that. My auntie had a business with her husband. He was a bricklayer, and so he had a home improvement business, and I was sort of like a office secretary, office manager, and I just up and left on a Valentine's Day. My parents weren't too happy about the person that I was with. I blindsided them really. I had got an apartment, everything. We was living together. My parents had no idea about it. And hindsight is 2020. Me not being able to tell my parents my actions and what I'm doing should have already let me know that this wasn't a good idea. But I wasn't in my right mind. And I didn't care if it was a good idea or a bad idea. I just wanted to escape what I was feeling. All right, I'm back. So where was I? Um, y'all didn't even know I left. I paused the video because somebody came in. But anywho, I blindsided my parents, and the fact that I didn't tell them what I was doing and who I was with should have alerted me that I wasn't doing things for my best interest. Oh, I thought I had some tissue over here. We got tissue. And it was Valentine's Day. I was 21. So that 10 years ago, Valentine's Day 10 years ago, I bought my mom, my dad, my brother a gift. I went to the house and I left everybody's gift on the kitchen table and a long letter. A letter that you would write when you think you won't see tomorrow. That's the kind of letter that I wrote. And I left everybody a gift and I was gone. My phone was ringing off the hook. I was ignoring phone calls. And I had the gall to take the vehicle that my parents had registered in their name. And the tag is in their name. Everything is in their name. I just have permission to drive it. Even the insurance. It was theirs. But they let me drive that truck. And they never reported that truck stolen. But I was living out of that truck. I went back to Southwest Georgia. Didn't have anywhere to stay. I was just living out of my truck and depressed and pregnant with my first child. Like I said, I was not in my right mind. I was still with the person that was being abusive towards me. And I was 5 months pregnant. When I left, so let's see, I found out I was pregnant in December of 2004. I found out I was pregnant. February 14, 2005 is when I left. And I came back home 5 months pregnant. May, I think that should be 5 months pregnant. May 2025. I called the manager at McDonald's, got myself put back on the schedule, and just slowly tried to get back to normal. It's like when I was in that abusive relationship, I couldn't think straight. I blamed myself for everything. I was ashamed. I was ashamed that I was in this situation. Ashamed that I had disappointed my parents. And I just had to get away. And that's how I felt. But I had enough. I could not live on the street. I was not built to live on the street. I was living out of my truck, homeless. And it was one night I had to use the bathroom really, really bad. And there was nowhere for me to go. And I sat in my truck and released myself on the passenger seat. And I just started crying my eyes out, because it's like, how could I get to this point? How can I get to this point in my life where I've messed up everything, I've disappointed everyone who loved me, I'm with somebody who doesn't care for me, but I just can't seem to get away. So that was like my first wake-up call when I peed on myself in the truck in the middle of the night. From that point on, I was reaching out to my cousins, reaching out to people to try to get some money so I can get some gas money to get myself back home. And I remember I got in a big argument and a fight with the person I was with. And I broke down and I called my parents. After not speaking with them for over 6 months. I called my parents, told them where I was at. First, I apologized, told them where I was at. They paid for a bus ticket. They didn't even send me no gas money, but they sent me some money so I can get something to eat. But they paid for a bus ticket, told me to get on the bus. Oh, that was Mr. Mika calling me. I had to stop the video, but anywho, they didn't even waste time sending me no gas money, gas in the truck to get home. They sent me a bus ticket. They paid for a bus ticket, told me to get on the bus now. They didn't want me to change my mind, and they said we will get the truck. We'll come back and get the truck. Excuse me, but the person I was with had done took the truck, so that was neither here nor there. Long story short, got on the bus, came back home, got my job back at McDonald's. My parents retrieved the truck from the person that I was with, and I could say I've been on the straight and narrow ever since. But life hasn't been peachy and creamy. I had a lot of downs because I was depressed and my brain wasn't working right. It wasn't working right.